Okay, I think we're live now, so we should be good. Hi everyone. Let me go ahead and do a couple of things. We're just going to go ahead and tweet that we are live. All right, that's it. We've got that out. Minimize that screen. Yeah, looks like we're good. All right, cool. Guess we're ready. Hey everyone, welcome. It's another week, week 3 of this project. Probably going to go a little light on things today. My allergies been acting up, and I'm just not feeling that great. But it's been a week of this, so let's finish up some of the easy stuff. Thankfully, this is already meant to be kind of an easier week. So here are the notes from last week. I should probably say that this week too. Last week we decided to essentially completely overhaul the project, what we were working on. Instead of making like an actual full-on provider, we decided that's too much work. Don't really want to do that. Let's just make a wrapper around the command provider that Pulumi creates. I think it's called Command. That's what I wrote down. It might be called something else. We'll see in a bit, but basically we're just saying just run this command locally on our machine. And so that is also then just a wrapper around calling the Cloudflare Wrangler CLI. And we got that working. Woo, we got that, yeah. All right, so we have our proof of concept. We have everything there looking pretty good. So the goal for this week, let's finish up the API. Let's make it so that way we have our little project working well, so that way it essentially covers all the cases for other people trying to use this. And that's it. That's the goal. So it'll be pretty simple this week. Might not go a full hour. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so we've got Visual Studio open over here. Let me close all the tabs. Let's just start over fresh. This is everything I had last week, etc. So let's do a quick review. We got our static files. This is the thing that everyone's going to use. They're going to make a new instance of static files. They're going to pass in the static files args, and then it's going to go ahead and create. That is command. That is the name. Cool. If we go over here to our integration project program, this is what we were using. So using our thing right here is going to be the static files. This stuff before it was just set up so that way we can it's the setup just so that way we can push our static files to some kind of pages project that we create. Sorry. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, so this is the part that we actually care about. Now before we start, because I'm one of those people, I'm gonna go to look at our NuGet packages, make sure there isn't anything to any updates to anything. If there are, let's go ahead and update them now. Hey, look at that, Pulumi's been updated. Woo. All right, now of course for our project, when we actually publish this as a NuGet, we're probably going to go ahead and instead of hard coding these to a value, we're probably going to say like 3 star or something. I have to look up what the syntax looks like for that. So I'm not too sure how that works. And then the other thing for the Pulumi.command package, because this is still in preview, we'll probably leave that one hard coded until we hit like an actual stable version of that. But for now, just to keep things simple for us, let's go ahead and leave those at the very specific values. So let's see. So we've got a couple of things that we want to do with these static files. So first of all, I've got a hard-coded upload directory. That's cool. Let's talk about what we need to handle. So I'm going to go up to, you know what? Let's do it here in the integration project. All right. First of all, here are our to-dos. Oops. So, no GitHub no Copilot. I don't need to make essentially a copy paste of a few lines below. All right. Let's see. So the first thing we want to do, we might want to actually pass in some parameters. So pass in. Sorry, not parameters. Sorry, like I said, allergies. So not great on thinking right now. We probably want to pass in some authentication stuff, some auth variables. So there's that. No, not the project name. No, you know, sometimes I wish I could temporarily turn off Copilot. It's usually really good. I really like it, but right now it's a hassle. um, so something that I need to check. Wrangler. I'm going to upload a zip. So I think Wrangler can upload a zip file. So if we have like a zip directory with you know, like our 50 files in it, we need to make sure that that's an option. So right now we have the upload directory, but if we want to have a single file that gets uploaded, that's probably what we want to pass in. Or really just the, maybe we'll change this to upload, right? That's a thing. Let's see. I mean, honestly, right now, I think that's pretty much it. You know what? Let's actually pull up Wrangler. Let me change. What am I doing? Wrangler pages deploy? All right, cool. Let's do that. So deploy help. What are our options? Because we're essentially, like, we're writing a wrap around this thing, right? So what have we got? So no bundle. Yeah, okay. You know what actually is probably going to come in handy, like a thing that I'm sure someone in some potential future might want to do actually is you know, we're doing some stuff to generate our triggers, but if someone has their own reason for changing those triggers, maybe we want to do that. Pass in triggers. So that's probably actually going to be something that someone may want in the future. So I guess sure, let's put that in. Let's see. So name of the project. We got our branch. So this is the branch deploy to. We're good. Let's see. We don't care about the commits because we're not doing anything with the Git stuff for this, right? We're just specifically pushing things up. Okay. And then while we're here, I did want to check the upload. Are we, you know, uploading a directory, the directory of static files to upload? Okay, yeah, I guess that doesn't matter. So, but yeah, okay, upload directory. You know what? I don't know why I was thinking that that you could upload a zip. Let's look that up because it's bothering me. Whoops. Cloudflare Wrangler upload pages files. Here we go. Cloudflare pages, direct uploads. All right, so Wrangler, a single folder of assets. Zip files not supported. Okay, cool. So it is a folder. Oh, I was thinking of the drag and drop. That's what makes sense. So if you go to the web portal for Cloudflare, you can drag and drop your files. So I guess with that one, you can upload a zip with that. All right, cool. That's fine by me. While I'm here on this page, I'm just going to scroll really quickly, see if there's any random thing that it tells me about, some feature it has that maybe someone else in the future would want. But for the most part, I don't think so. I mean, the branch is optional. I don't know if we... So to Wrangler, the branch is optional. To us, well, I guess we can make the branch optional. We'll probably look at that. Let's see. All of this seems fine. Should we limit this? No, let's just let Wrangler fail. If Wrangler fails, then I think that'll be on the person using it. That's probably for the best, because I mean it's just a wrapper around that. So I guess, but this should be a test. We should make some integration tests around this, and this should probably be in that. So we'll probably do our integration tests later on. We will do integration tests. So just to get this, it's hard to do unit tests with Pulumi. It's possible, you know, if you have your direct logic, but for something like this where we want to create stuff, it's harder. So okay, cool. I think we're good. Yeah, it looks like the branch is optional. What did we do? We said it's required. You know what? Let's not make that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's oops. Change branch to optional, since it is optional to Wrangler, right? That's essentially what we're doing. Okay, cool. So I think this is it. I think this is yeah, there we go. So this is it. This is the goal. Today we will be implementing these things. So let's start with what I think will probably be the easiest one, this branch. Let's make the branch optional. So first, required will be false. Cool, that part, easy, but we need to, implement that. So if we go into our static files right here, the command is always pushing that. So let's actually change this out. I'm going to make a new separate method, private string, generate, deploy, command. Alrighty, so, and with this command, we're going to pass in the args. Right, there's nothing else that we need. Project name, probably. Branch, yeah, everything there is local to it, so cool. Args, and so let's just set that up. Args. Alright, cool. Oh, whoops, nope. That should be an output string. Alright, cool, because it's an output tuple. There we go. Alrighty, so we have this stuff now. We will always have to have the project name, right? Just looking, I guess, the name of the project you want to deploy to. I don't know what happens if you don't include that, but you know what? I think for our project, it's probably easier to include it. I don't know what Wrangler is going to do. There's probably some kind of default. But that's for using it locally on your machine. Maybe that has something to do with what you're logged into. Not too sure. But I think for our project, let's leave the project name required. And if I remember correctly, we did set that. Yeah, we did set that. That's required. The upload directory is required. And that's it. Okay, cool. What's environment? Oh yeah, additional environment variables. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. So, all right, var branch command argument equals an empty string. Cool. If there is a branch set, then we're actually going to go ahead and set the branch command argument to something. In this case, it's going to be this. Oop. All right. Okay. Now that's going to end up with two empty strings if this is there. If so, let's add a space to that. Let's see, and then we won't do that. This feels like the perfect thing for a unit test. Actually, and you know what? Let's see. Command. You know what? Yeah, this is probably a good time for some unit tests, right? Because we have some logic. It's going to be a really simple thing. Yeah, actually, does it matter? I genuinely don't know. Does the extra space matter? You know what? Let's test it. We've run this before. Let's leave the extra space. So the command will be that. Just for the sake of it, pulumi.log info name command. Yeah, sure, that's probably good enough. We just want to see what the command is. Cool, so we're good there. And let's open this up. Copy the full path. CD to this. Whoops. CD into there. Clear. Pulumi up. So we'll go ahead and run this. Oh. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I'm signed out. I signed out, or I had signed into a different Pulumi account that I have, which is the one you can see on my screen right now. So let me actually change it to my other one. So Pulumi, Pulumi login. There we go. So enter. Let me open my browser. So I'm going to sign in over here on a different screen. Hey, it looks like I'm already signed in with my account. Whoop. All right, there we go. Now I'll say Pulumi up. All right, that was the problem. All right. Let's let that run. Okay. Calling toString on an output is not supported. Yep, whoops. So there's actually two things that are wrong here. So I'm going to clear that. So first of all, great, it got me. Second, we need to actually make a change to that file. So let's see, we put our files. I should probably change this. Oh boy, that is way too long of a folder name. Okay. This one, static site content. Yeah, static site content. We'll change that up to a 6. So now it actually will change. And then the other thing we want is to Pulumi log. Really? Log info can't take a output? All right, fine. Let's see. Command apply. Can I do this? Is this an option? Or, oh. Nope, I guess not. Does it have to return something? Oh, is it because I'm ignoring it? Nope. What is it? Oh, because it doesn't return a string. Okay. I just need to see the value. I don't really care. Okay. This. All right. Cool. I'm getting rid of this line in a minute anyway. Oh, that's there. Okay. Cool. All right. Now, one more time. Nope. Up, down. There we go. Pulumi up. Oh boy. Let's let this run. Let's let it figure out that not much has changed. Hey, there we go. Cool. So we do have that double space. Things have changed. But yeah, let's see what happens when we run it. Let's check that out. Okay, so that failed. Probably because of the double space. Yeah. Unknown arguments. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, cool. So we're going to have to do something to fix that. So let's figure out how to unit test that. So this is where the hard part is, because this is an output. I don't know how to unit test that. I don't know if you can unit test that. All right, let's check that out. Pulumi unit test output. All right, unit testing. Here we go. Hey, C#. Cool. All right. Let's see. How do we unit test the C#? So assuming we have this stack. Notice how we're violating all three of these rules. Woo, let's write some tests. Okay, add some mocks. All right, so what would a test look like? All right, so here's a test. So run our stack. Okay. Instance should not be null. Okay. Oh, here we go. Get value async. Oh, that's task completion. Is that? Oh, that gets the value. Oh, interesting. Okay, got it. Really, this is the thing that solves our problem. So apparently, we can get a value. Oh, we just get the value, the task. Okay. So where's this being used? Output utilities get value async of the tags. Oh, and here we're actually getting the value of these tags. Okay. Interesting. Huh. All right. Well, actually, it's probably a good idea. Static file, like we don't actually have any properties being set on the static files. That's something we should be setting. So we probably should set, public output string command. Oops. It's probably a get, right? Yeah. And then the command. Yeah, there we go. That's probably what we want. And then the triggers. I guess everything, right? All of this stuff should go here. Because I'm saying, let's see. Right, so I'm guessing if yep, all of this stuff. These are all set and everything. Okay, got it. So, cool. Alrighty. Well then yeah, that's probably a good thing. Let me add that back over here to the to-dos. So I was wrong. There's more we have to do. Add properties to static files class. Okay, cool. So we will do that. And now we're back to the question. Got to write some unit tests. So let's add a new project. This will be class library. We'll go in here. Yeah. Let me make sure we're in the right project. Yeah, select that folder. All right, cool. So we'll call it unit tests next. Or actually, should I usually use XUnit. I think there's a project. Yeah, there's already something set up for that. Cool. So unit tests, and then for my own sanity. Cool. Yeah, we're just gonna put it over here in that same folder. Consider them length. Yeah. What? What? No, I don't care. What? No, this won't affect me. Can I turn that setting off? I mean, yes, it's a very long name, unfortunately, but okay. Wonder if that's a long. Let's see. Search, no text editor. Actually, that's for copying text. Is there a setting here for long path names? I don't see anything in here. Let's see, is there like a new project thing or something? Projects. Nope, that's just a bunch of defaults. Build and run. $32. Oh, let's change that. I don't know, 128. I'm hoping that helps. We'll see. Maybe that messes with my computer for other things, but I'm gonna leave that at that number. All right. Great. Now you've all seen my email address. It's probably somewhere online. All right. Well, this is annoying. Oh yeah, it's definitely online. You see it all on my Git commits. All right. Ooh. All right. Well, that's annoying. All right. I already have the folder open, right? No, I don't. That is a different folder. All right. So let me open this containing folder, and so what I wanted to do was put it here. And I'll probably have to put it up here. I mean, really, I guess I should change the. Yeah, I guess I could. Well, I guess it's fine to change the path to everything. Why not? So let's go ahead and close this. Let's do this. This is the static files provider. All right. Oh yeah, that's fine. That can stay the same. All right. Yeah. Let's see what happens there. So that just means that all of my files have changed within Git, so that's going to be annoying. So let's actually just go ahead and do that. Renamed a folder in the path, so it looks like have been deleted, and re-add it. All right. Well, that was annoying. All right, let's push that up. But now let's try it again, I guess. See what happens. Oh. Hate that pop-up. All right, so let's add a new project. Let's go back. XUnit test project. Here we go. In here, yep. Unit tests. Hey. Oh, nope. Sorry, we already saw this. Yay. All right, there we go. We're further along. Woo. Okay, cool. We're good with all this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and add some NuGets that I always like to use. Let's see. We've already got XUnit. Coverlet is there. Awesome. Those are the two I like. Oh, apparently I guess we should update things because we're using just the default thing there. All right, cool. So I'm going to add two that I like and substitute. Cool. I liked using it before it was cool, before Mock went and changed up some things. There's a pros and cons to both. Either way, it's a testing framework. And then I like using the analyzers just as a, let's keep our code clean where possible. And then the other one is shouldly. So let's go ahead and install that one. That is a good assertion framework. I like that syntax. I like that syntax more than others that I've seen. So cool. All right, so let's rename this one. This will be static files tests. Yes, that's fine. We're going with that. Cool. So let's see. When creating instance, assert command. All right. Cool. So let's see, where are we? Gonna go over here. I'm just gonna copy paste this thing. This, and so let's add some references really quickly. Okay, I guess I gotta add a project reference. I thought it would add it for me, but I guess not. All right, there we go. Now we got that using statement. All right, project name will be test files. Upload directory will be slash files, and then the branch I'm gonna set to my branch. All right, let's give it good values, essentially that are used for unit tests. Cool. And now what we saw on the internet. Let me pull up that again. Oh, it was over here in a different monitor. So it looks like we have this. I'm just gonna go ahead and copy paste this method right here. This will be a nice fun static method. They call it output utilities. I like that name. I'm gonna call it output utilities. So let's go ahead and add a new folder, utilities, add a new class. All right, got that. Public static, and we're gonna go ahead and add this get value. All right, and that was erroring out because if you remember back to week 1, my editor config says that I need to do something with the return, and then also separately I treat all warnings as errors. Actually, is that set up here? You know what? I actually care less about that here in the unit tests because it doesn't matter. They're unit tests. Although we probably should. I'll leave it alone for now. We'll see what happens. All right, cool. So let's go over here. Let's add that output utilities dot. Oops. Oh no. Wait, Pulumi has an output utilities? Hold on. What does Pulumi have in its output utilities? Get value async? What? Wait, is that what it was referencing over here? Am I just being stupid? Oh, maybe they put their code here of this. Oh, okay, sweet. All right, well, that just means that I don't have to create mine. Awesome. Let's do that. All right, so, var command equals await this. Oh, async task. There we go. And then now we should say that command dot should be, and let's say what the command should be. I'm kind of just gonna copy paste some stuff over here. So given what we've set, we know that the project name is going to be test files. You know what? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we should start wrapping certain things with quotes. That's probably a good idea. Especially anything that we don't fully control. So let's do that here also. All right, cool. So test files. We did say a branch, so branch is going to be my branch. Commit will be false, and then lastly, the upload directory will be ./files. Alrighty, so let's see. I did not add the actual quotes around this branch. Alright, cool. So let's build. We're good there. I have an extension on my machine called ncrunch. The idea behind ncrunch is it automatically runs my unit test. So it detects the unit tests in my solution of what I have loaded in Visual Studio, and it just continuously runs them. So it's great. I pay for a license for it. I love it, honestly. That feature exists in a number of other things. So if you like to say the Visual Studio side of things, Microsoft has their version of that built into Visual Studio, but you have to have the enterprise license for that, and I'm not paying for that. I'm using Community right here. And then ReSharper actually has that built in too. It's which is good. You may have noticed I don't use ReSharper. Honestly, it's a performance thing. That's it. That's the one and only problem that I have with ReSharper. It takes so much longer to start up. I paid for JetBrains license for like a year and a half. I tried using it and I couldn't. I did also try really hard to use Writer. Honestly, it's just not for me. It's one of those things where like it's different, and I don't know exactly. Didn't mean to turn this into me defending myself to why I'm not using JetBrains products. I think they're great products. I just something about them I just couldn't wrap my head around. It's different enough that it was too difficult for me. So that's it. Yep. Alrighty, back to this. Anyway, so it looks like ncrunch failed. I have a little window over here, so ncrunch will tell me why. Trying to acquire deployment instance run was called. Oh, you know what? Let's see. This does something. So testing.run async. Run the stack? Is that the problem? Do I have to make a whole stack? Is that what's going on? I should actually read this, I guess, right? All right. So, oh, this is actually like running a full-on stack. Oh, boy, I don't like that. Okay. So sample program, you have to make an actual sample program. Samples loosely based on this. Language. So this is like full on making stuff. Okay. This basic Pulumi program allocates a security group, blah, 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 installing testing framework. You're free to use whichever you want. They're using these. We've already seen. I've chosen different ones. Install them. All right. Add your mocks. Let's add the following code. Okay. All right. That's a lot of mocks. I get it. All right. And then we write the tests. So in this case, testing.run async. What's testing? Is that? Oh, that's the thing. This is the. Okay. Deployment.test async. So is this not that above? Definition of mocks interface available to run. Okay, maybe. Okay, so Pulumi has some mocks already built in. Oh, okay. All right, well that's good to know. Mocks implementation. Yeah, so we. Okay. Never seen this before. If I scroll up to the top, I don't know what. Just module runtime. Okay. All right, let's experiment with this. Cool. So let me go ahead and create this. I'm gonna call it testing. Yeah. I'm just gonna take exactly what they have. So add new or whoops, not a new folder. It probably would have been good under utilities. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's make a folder called utilities. Add new folder, utilities. Add a new class. Let's call it testing. I'm just gonna go ahead and copy from their file. Here, testing mock. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mock. This is the MOQ. So. And substitute.substitute.for. Yeah. .4 IMOX. Oh, it's because of the new. That's the problem. All right. Hey, there we go. All right. Okay. Do I have to change any of this? Yeah, because it's the setup, right? It's different syntax than what MOQ mock uses. I mean, it honestly would help. I'm still not fully sure what's going on. So it's whenever we call this, return this thing. So if I remember correctly, the syntax is always weird, right? With any of these mocking frameworks, that's the downside to using them. And for some reason, I just always forget. So I think it's something like mock dot. Oh boy, yeah. God, I'm just gonna look it up. All right, let's go to the getting started page over here for n substitute, and I'm sure. Let's see, assert. I'm not using the assertions. Where's the returns? Here we go. Dot thing dot returns. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. Alrighty, perfect. I thought it was something like that. So, dot new resource arg dot any. Oops. Dot any. I'm just gonna copy paste this over here. Any this dot returns. I think I can just say returns for any args, and I think I can just, null this up. I think that's how that works. Alrighty. Oh. Do I have to pass it? Oh, great. How do I access those values? Let's see. Let me look this over here. Also, did not know that that was so easy for this. Let's see. It has to return a task. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So we will end up returning a task from a result. Hey. Is that? Nope. What is this again? Mock args. All right. Mock resource args. Okay. Let's see. What does this return also again? All right. It returns a task of some tuples. Oh boy. That's great. Okay. And by these tuples, I'll just copy paste this over here. Okay. All right. What's going on? Can't convert lambda to type because it's not a delegate type. What? Oh, does it? Does it have to be a one-liner? Is that what's going on here? Convert lambda expression of type this because it, yeah, that's what it's saying here. Nope, no, that's not. That's an formatting issue. Okay. All right. Does n substitute have something for that? Yeah, looks like is this. Return for any args. Let's see what this looks like. Default. Maybe I have to use the word default. Okay. Thought there was something specific about it, but yeah. And then we return for any args. Huh. So here's using argument matchers. Arg.any. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the setting a return value properties for method. Yeah, for methods returns a thing of value. Okay. Well, let's add that back. Is this how that works? Nope, that's not it. Let's see. Now, I mean, now I'm just trying whatever I can. All right, can I convert lambda expression? Well, this is, huh? Yeah, could have sworn it was this. Oh, you know what? I wonder if wonder if maybe I should give it these values. Task from result. Specify. Nope, that's definitely not it. Okay, I guess that's better. I'm not making the case for simplified syntax over here on and substitute, which is why I switched to it actually years ago. Sorry, just get this in here. Years ago, I was using mock MOQ and decided to switch over to end substitute for simplicity. It's not simpler in this scenario. I think maybe my issue was it was simpler for something else that I was doing at the time. Let's see. I don't think these are wrapping up anymore. That there. This goes to that inner one. This goes to the outer one. Okay, and we're good there. But now, what's going on here? Let's see. Creates a no overload that takes 2 arguments. Huh. Oh, because I need to wrap all of these in yet another parenthesis, right? No? Oh god. This turned into way too much. Oh boy. Let's see. Alright, let's do a search. N substitute mock return and use input value. Oh, hey, here we go. Maybe this cheat sheet, since we already know what the MOQ stuff looks like. So all right, that's not helping. Okay, well, darn. Let's see, and substitute return. I mean, this is yeah, looks like it's a lot of casting. Oh, not liking that. All right, turns right here. Hey, wait a minute. This is using that. Well, maybe something was just up with our syntax. So let's go back to that. So I'm gonna say x, this, and this. Okay, got it. So var args is equal to this, except it's going to be x. Cool. So we know that. And then I'm going to say salt is equal to, well, actually, that one I know is very simple because we got this value. Alrighty, so now what's your problem? Since we know that over here this is an actual valid thing. That's return 0. Oh, is it? Let me try this again. Okay, so from result, do this. Guess we don't need to give it the names. We do string object. Also not working. Huh. Oh, wait. Oh. That was the problem all along. Not saving that variable. Oh. Alright, God, programming, right? Just, alright, that was the first one. Let's set up the second one over here. Let's do some copy paste, I guess, just to save ourselves some time. So let's see, returns args.args. Oops. Alright. And then actually, do I even need this anymore? Can I get rid of it up here too? Oh, no, that one is needed. Alright, I guess it can't figure it out. But I can figure it out here. Okay, that's fine. We're good with the tuples. Cool. So, test async, mocks, all this stuff. Yay. Oh, boy. Alright, that was a lot of work for what I think is probably very little for us. Alrighty, so I'm going to just kind of copy-paste from the other screen. So, okay, back over here. So, we're using... so here's the example unit test where we're going to go ahead and actually run our stack. And the stack gives us our resources. Okay, so... well, I guess we'll make our stack here. That's probably not too bad. Let's see. So I think I can do. Is this is a stack, right? Yeah, Pulumi. Maybe not. Just wondering if I could create a class that's private to inside of here. Can I make a class inside of a method? Huh. So mainly, let me go back to this. So we have a stack right here. So this is what's being called and set up. So it inherits from stack, but that's the older syntax. We're using the newer syntax up here. I'm wondering if I could just use this. All right. Run async. Kind of just makes a stack. Oh, let's try it. Well, let's see what happens. I'm just gonna copy paste. So let's say we're gonna use, what is it, test ing dot run async. Wait, so var and so because it creates an instance of that stack. All right, so I'm trying to figure this out. Deployment.testAsync, and it creates an instance of that class. So that's the problem. So the problem is this. So I think I do have to make a stack. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Worried we're gonna end up with like a bunch of stacks. Let's do this. All right, let's. All right. Let me lowercase that. Cool. All right. Oh, that just broke some stuff. Okay. Oh well. So, oh boy. All right. So let's create a stack, and essentially we're gonna have two, right? So, so we're gonna make a stack that makes this. That's all it's going to do. So let me cut that. And then, so public class. Let me give it a name in a second. Let me just get this stuff set up. So public AAA. It's gonna go ahead and create this. Yep, that's pretty much it. All right. We'll do that. I guess Pulumi, not stack. Pulumi stack. There we go. So let's call this. Oh boy, what are we gonna call this one? I mean, it's pretty much the happy path, right? Happy path stack. I guess, you know, simple. That's definitely a name we're gonna change, but we'll come back to that. So run async to create an instance of this, and that's essentially what we're trying to do. Okay, so we'll go back over here, and that's this line right here. So let's go ahead and create the instances. So the first all right, this will be quick or easy. This part will be easy. So we want the first instance of static files, and now the command is going to be static files. There we go. You know what? Let's do single. Let's assert pretty much right there that that's what we want. Okay. So this is failing to run. I have an exception. Directory not found exception. Oh no, is this? Oh, it's actually running it? Oh, great. Oh no. You know, I thought this was going to be an easy one, and yet here I am completely learning a whole new thing about Pulumi, how to write unit tests on stuff. And we're having an issue. So ncrunch is failing. So ncrunch cannot find a file? Oh, hold on. That's not what I thought it was saying. Okay. Oh, because we're actually looking at files. That's what's going on here. Oh, great. Okay, great. So the problem is because when we create this, we're still running all of this code, right? We're not mocking this. We're only mocking some of the Pulumi stuff. So we have this line right here, the generate triggers, and this is actually looking at files in a path. So that's a good question. So if the directory does not exist, should we throw an exception? And that's probably something we should do. So what's the path? All right. So we should probably throw an exception here to say that the path doesn't exist. So let me go ahead and add a new folder. This will be our exceptions. And let's see. So, oops, public, oh, nope, that's not where I wanted that to go. Exception. Nope, the string. I'm sorry that I'm way too reliant on autocomplete. Base message. There we go. We're going to just keep this a very simple exception. Not going to do too much. Throw a new one of these exceptions. And we're going to say directory does not exist at path. And then let's say what the path is. Oops. Cool. So we've got that. And then, hey, cool. So now we have ncrunch, you know, throwing that exception. So let's make things simple for us, for our lives. And let's go ahead and for our stack, let's just create that path. Directory.create files, right? Because they're the same thing as down here. All right, cool. So that'll kind of save us. I think we're further. Hey, we are further. Awesome. So so now when ncrunch runs the tests, we're just going to create that directory. It's empty. There's nothing in there, but at least it's something. So cool. Local unit tests of this stuff. Awesome. All right, so we don't have anything interesting. You know what? Let's debug this. I'm wondering what resources we have in here in this list too. Local command. That's what I was worried about. Oh, and this is because we're just a wrapper around this, right? Uh, we're not an actual provider, and so that's part of this problem. Okay, you know what? I think that's fine. We can get the actual command being used. Um, okay, and you know what? We probably should change the name of these since we're just a wrapper around command. We should probably start changing some names. So let's do that in a second. But first, command dot create. Okay, cool. All right, and there we go. And so now, if we look at this, hey, we're just barely off. Oh, there's an extra space in between. Hey, perfect. So let's see. I can't pause my screen. What's a good way to view those values? Here we go. Oh wow, not used to seeing this. But basically, you can tell right here the actual one has 2 spaces right here in the bottom versus this one has 1. Which, okay, cool. It looks like we already have an issue that we need to fix. Perfect. So this is what we should have. Now let's go back to, not that one, let's go back to here, static files. So, and that's basically it. So we're going to go ahead and change that space. But no matter what, we still have 2. So I think, let's see. Yes, so if we have this, this will have a space, otherwise we won't have any space. Why is that still failing? That should have ran, should be passing. Well, let's find out why. Let's see, if we look directly at it, Wrangler pages deploy, project name, test file. Oh, that $sign. Wait, what's that $sign doing? Oh, this is just, that's me being stupid. Okay, yay, all right, cool. I don't like that we have to keep track of this. Like, this is weird, honestly. But at the same time, oh, what's this? That's weird. No, I don't want that. Sorry, I got distracted. At the same time, there's only a few parameters, so I don't know if I really should care too much about it. Because if we care more, then we end up building something that, like, you know, add this thing in. Like, what are the different properties, right? Like, add this property, and it's only 1. Let's leave it alone for now. You know, let's go with something simple. I think we're good with that. So okay. As of right now, wow, I thought we were going to get a lot more done in this hour, and here we are. But hey, we learned, right? We learned how to do unit tests with Pulumi. That was actually really cool. I had known that it's a possibility, but I've never written one, and I like it. I like this way more than just running a bunch of integration tests. So cool. Wow, this is the only one that we've done. Well, I'm going to go ahead and, well, we're not done there. Okay, so let's do a couple of things. First, let's commit this code. So added unit tests to project. It's passing. That's basically it. Yeah, added the initial one. Cool, let's push that. Next, let's do this. Let's see, upload static files, command. We're going to start changing up some names of things. Args. Cool. Because I want these names to be the fact that they are a wrapper around command, right? Let's see. So that also then means that we change this tests. Yes, and then tests stack. All right, so think we're good there. Everything's passing. So now let's upload this because it's a bunch of files. Renamed files from to this. So static files to this. All right. Let's keep that simple for us. Cool. All right. Now let's add another test. The one that we initially really actually cared about. Creating instance with no branch. There we go. So we got that. Now let's go here and let's make a new stack that has no branch. This, and delete that. Let's keep that simple. Copy paste. There we go. I'll hit build, I guess. One failed. Why did it fail? Did it fail to build? Required member branch. Oh, I could have sworn we changed that to not be required. Oh, it's required there. Ah, that's why. Okay. Cool. The nullable property branch. Oh, and it can be a null value because... Oh, there we go. So we're good there. And actually, this should probably be null. Yeah, no, it should have a value. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're good. All right, so tuple branch. All right, possible null reference for parameter 3, which is fine because we check that. Yeah, string. Oh, because this might be null. Ugh. So how does that get dealt with? Also, this could be null too. That's possible. All right. I'm not gonna make an extra method just to deal with that. That's do I say this? No. Do I have to make another one? That makes no sense. Okay. Let's try this. This might be a little weird. All right, so let's say args.branch.apply. And then we'll say this. Okay, this actually works. We got two failing unit tests. But I guess, okay. Let's see. Let's try this. All right, and now it's failing. Okay. Cannot implicitly convert output string to a string. Oh, this is because of this apply. Oh, darn. Okay. Okay, this does not work. It doesn't work at all. Because this is going to return a output string, and then we're going to have to apply that again. Okay, all right. Let's try this. Output string. Or actually, input of type string this, and all right, I'm gonna try something really weird. This is gonna look ugly. Does this work? Oh God, I hate this. Okay. So what we're doing is, oh hey, look, both our unit tests pass now. Woo. So what we're passing in these two values and applying them. So we're immediately getting their strings, right? So as a dependency, once we have those values, let's get them. Then we're doing weird, funky stuff over here for the branch. So if there is a branch, then we're gonna have to wait and essentially set another dependency. Wait until we get that value, like if it's an output or something, right? If we get that from somewhere else. If not, then hey, it's just an empty string. Cool, we're able to get that now. No, I guess we'll follow this. All right. But then we have to apply again, and then we still have this as an input or an output parameter, right? Because this returns an output. I guess let me make that an output just to. No, all right, we'll leave it as that. It compiles fine. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, so that then we have to do this to check the value. Okay, I guess that's how that works. Oh, you know what? Can I do this up here? Can I pass this up here? And just make this a little easier to read. Okay. Cool. Yep. All right. It's a little ugly. Not a big fan of it, but it works. It's yeah, it works. Okay. Cool. All right. You know what? Oh, we're not hitting this return. We need a unit test for that. So, which actually, yeah. Is there a way for me to give input parameters to my stack? Because I don't want to make a stack for everything that I'm doing here. There's no. Oh boy. I guess it can load from config. Config loads from a file. Oh boy. I could make a static object. Really don't like that concept, but okay. Just trying to think, like what. Okay. If I go here, back to this, input some arguments. Okay. I honestly I don't know what these mock call arguments are. What else we got? All right. Get some mocks. So new resource is just going to return value. What's this call? Okay, got it. Oh, because are these mocking provider stuff? Oh no, it's just mock. Okay. Hooks to the mock engine that provides test doubles for offline stacks. New, invoked when a new resource is created. Invoked. Okay, and this is just setting those default values. Dictionary of input arguments. Huh. Let's see. So, okay, maybe I can give it call async. Well, what calls call async? Where does this come into play? Because I want to give it some values. Okay, I guess. Well, let's see what happens if I add a value. So let's debug this. Whew. Let's go back to this stack. Actually, does the stack have that? Where do we get that? Is there a dictionary in here? These are the outputs. Options. I mean, honestly, this is what I want. These, I assume that these are the string object. These are those input values, those mocks. Huh. I don't know. What are stack options? Resource transformation. These args. I don't think these args are what we want. All right, I think we're too far into it. So the reason that I want to do this is because I want to make another test that says when creating with empty branch, assert command. And so this is going to be a theory. So inline data is going to be something like an empty string, a space, a bunch of spaces, a tab, that kind of stuff. String branch. So what I want to do is set the branch so that using this value, because they should all be this. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I can set that to null. Oh yeah, null. Null would probably be a value, a null string, but the input parameter won't be. So it's an input string. Okay. So this is what we want to do, but I don't know how to send that over to our no branch stack. Let's see. It's got to be something to do with this. I'm guessing. How does this call it? All right. Well, let's go with this. Deployment.testAsync. Let's look at this method. What's going on here? Passes some options. Test options. What's in our test options? Oh, it's this stuff. That's right. Run async. It's going to run on our stack. So let's go to that definition. And now we're out. We don't have anything. Oh, that's returning stuff. I don't like that. Okay. All right. Well, I guess. Fine. Let's cheat about this, I guess. Let's add a class. And test values. So really don't like this. But public static test values. So public static void reset. So let's leave that. Public static string is going to be branch. All right, cool. So let's do this. So public that test values dot reset. All right. And then down here we will say dot branch is equal to branch. And then the no branch stack, we're actually going to copy paste that. So this is going to be the test value branch stack. And so down here, branch is equal to test values dot branch. Oh boy. All right. Not a big fan of that concept. I really wish there was an easier way to do it, but I can't think of one right now. Maybe we'll find something in the future. But the general idea is we're going to have this static singleton essentially out here. We're going to set values. We'll have a method to reset it, which is called at the start of every constructor is calling it. I think we're fine from a multi-threaded perspective. Not sure, but let's leave it alone for now. At least right now, all our tests are passing, so yay. Um, and yeah, so we're gonna set that value at the start, and then run through our test. So cool. Looks like we're good. And yeah. Alrighty. So we've gone a little bit over time, and here I thought we weren't gonna go the full hour because we only got one thing in. All right. So I guess next week we'll do the other three. So woo. All right. So added more unit tests to say the branch is optional. Alrighty, we'll commit that, push it out. We'll end this for the week, or we'll end this live stream. I'll talk to you all again next week. And yeah, that's it. If you watch this, tell people about it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, or whatever it is you're supposed to do on YouTube things. Or follow me. You can find me on Twitter. I'm at ProgrammerAl. Try to take that name in other things. I think nope, I really haven't taken that name in other things. I'll get around to that. Anyway, talk to you later.